Hello and welcome to Sharon Lindsay Yoga and Wellbeing. Today's class is a deep full body stretch. So we're going to work throughout the entire body, stretching deep into those areas where we hold a lot of tension, releasing deeply held tension and improving our flexibility as we go. By the end of today's class, you'll feel open, you'll feel elongated, and you should feel a deep sense of calm. So let's begin. Lying on our back, with our feet on the mat, knees bent, relax your arms by your side, and you're going to step your feet to the outside edges of the mat, so your feet are wide, and then allow your knees to fall together. And as you breathe in through the nose, feel the tummy and rib cage grow with the inhale. And as you exhale, soften the tummy and contract the rib cage. Notice the rhythm of your breath. Notice the movement in your torso from the breath. If you find that your breath is in your upper chest, try to relax the abdomen and send the breath a little deeper in the body. We don't want to inflate the tummy artificially. We just want to allow the tummy to relax enough that the diaphragm can move down as it should when we breathe. So notice this natural rise and fall of the tummy and the natural expansion of the rib cage. Allow the back ribs to press towards the earth as you breathe in and to sink away from the earth as you breathe out. And then from here, begin to bring your feet hip width apart and then extend the legs long. Reaching your arms out behind you as you point your toes away. Reach your fingers in the opposite direction from your toes, stretching the body as long as you can. And then we're going to take a step your feet to the left. So they're coming towards the left corner of your mat, as far as feels comfortable. And then just lift your head and shoulders and arms a little and take them to the same side. So you're in a kind of banana shape. So you now have length in the right side of the body. The left side of the body is shorter, but the back of the body is still lying flat on the earth. And as you breathe deeply, notice how the breath feels in the body. Bring your head, shoulders and arms back to center. Bring your legs back to center. And then step the feet to the other side, keeping the back of the body flat on the mat. Lift your head, shoulders and arms to the right, so the feet and the arms are both on the right side of the mat. The left side of the body is stretching long, and the breath is still able to flow deep into the body. And then when you're ready, bring the head, shoulders and arms back to center, and then the feet and legs, and breathe. Then bring your arms down by your side. Bend your knees so your feet are on the mat. And then roll yourself over onto your tummy. So lying flat on your tummy. You're going to place your elbows directly beneath your shoulders. Now often our elbows want to be wide, but we want to try and tuck them in so that they're beneath the shoulders and your palms are flat on the mat, your forearms are parallel. And as you press into the forearms, see if you can lift your chest a little higher as you gaze forward. Feel this nice stretch in the back. Also, you're strengthening your triceps here. And then you're going to look over your left shoulder, come back to center, look over your right shoulder, come back to center, tuck your chin to your chest, and then lift your gaze looking straight ahead. And then from here, just widen the elbows and lower down, lowering your chin onto the mat, bringing your arms by your side. And you're going to bring your right heel to your glute and reach back and take hold of that ankle. If you can't reach, then you can use your left arm to prop your upper body up, bringing you closer to that ankle, or you can put a strap, a yoga strap or a belt or something around your ankle and hold onto the strap. So holding that ankle, you're going to flex your toes towards your shin, and you should feel a bit of a quad stretch here. But if you feel you can go a bit deeper, you're going to engage that glute, the right glute, and gently press your hip bone closer to the earth. At the same time, lengthen your knee away from your hip bone. So it's very subtle, not much changes on the outside, but the sensation in your leg changes. You'll make the stretch a bit more intense, and you're working on lengthening that muscle. As you breathe in, feel the space you create in the body, and as you breathe out, feel the body soften and empty. And then relax that glute, relax the quad, release the hand, and slowly lower that foot to the earth. Then bring your left heel towards your glute, reach back, take hold of the ankle, flex the toes, and then if you like, press that hip towards the earth and lengthen the knee away from the hip, really lengthening out the front of that front of that thigh to increase that stretch. And breathe. Focusing on your breath. And then relax the quad and the glute and release the hand and slowly lower that foot to the earth. Then we're going to place our hands beneath our shoulders and slowly press into the hands to bring ourselves up onto our hands and knees before coming to sitting comfortably on the mat. So feel your sit bones on the mat as you lengthen your spine. As you inhale, sweep your arms up, bend at the elbows and take hold of your elbows if you can. If this feels too intense, feel free to just have one arm up and the other hand on the mat. And we're going to engage our tummy muscles for support as we exhale over to the right, stretching into the left side of the body. Keep that left sit bone down. Inhale back up to center, and then exhale to reach over to the other side, stretching into the right side of the body now, and come back up and exhale those arms down by your side. Now we'll come onto our hands and knees, slowly and mindfully. With the knees beneath the hips, and the hands beneath the shoulders and the fingers spread wide. Take a step forward with the hands, keeping those fingers spread wide. Curl the toes and then lift the hips to the sky. Relax the neck as you gaze towards the feet and press into the hands, bringing the tummy and chest closer to the thighs. And feel that space between your shoulder blades as you relax the neck. Lift your heels and then slowly lower the heels closer to the earth, stretching into the backs of the legs. Lift the heels and lower as close to the earth as they want to go, to stretch into the backs of the legs. And then begin to walk your feet towards your hands. Keeping the knees bent, folding the tummy over the thighs as you allow the head to hang. The neck is relaxed, the shoulders are relaxed. And then from here, you're going to sweep the arms out to the side as you begin to lift the chest. Sweep the arms up overhead as you straighten the legs and come up to standing. Palms of the hands come together, and exhale to draw the hands down to the chest. Pressing the hands together and breathe. As you inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, palms facing each other, and lift up onto your tiptoes. Oops, a bit of a balance here. Really coming up as high as you can, taking a few breaths here. And then slowly lower the heels, bring the hands together, press them together as they lower towards the heart. And then step your toes to the outside edges of the mat, turning your heels in at a 45-degree angle. And as you exhale, keep the chest lifted as you bend the knees and sink the hips as low as they will go. Keeping your heels down if you can, but lifting up onto the toes if you need to. Keep the chest lifted as you press your elbows into the inner thighs if you like, and breathe. Just take a few breaths here. Then from here, we're going to place our hands down on the mat and come onto our hands and knees. We're going to bring our right foot forward between our hands and allow the back knee to be back far enough that we feel a stretch in the front of this leg, and the front knee is above the ankle. We're going to bring the body up, hands come to the heart, feel that stretch in the front of the back leg. Then clasp your hands behind your back and lengthen those knuckles down the back of the legs, bringing the shoulders back slightly, keeping the chin close to the chest, so not leaning the head back. And breathe. Feel that opening in the chest. Slowly bring the body back up, release the clasp, place the hands on either side of the foot, and then you're just going to bring that right hand onto the inside of your leg, of the right foot, and just walk that right foot out slightly. Moving now into lizard pose. So lengthening that spine, lengthening the chest forward, curling the back toe if you like. It might be enough keeping the back knee down, but curling the back toe and lift that back knee if it feels right for you. Keep the spine long. Perhaps you stay here on your hands, or perhaps you come down onto your forearms and breathe. Keep that back leg strong. Feel this nice opening in the hips. If you like, you can roll onto the outside edge of that right foot, so allow that knee to fall open, falling away from the body. And breathe. Lengthen that spine, gazing forward. If you've rolled onto the outside edge of the foot, bring that knee in, come back onto the sole of the foot, place the hands down if you're on your forearms, and then step the front foot back, lifting the hips to the sky, and breathe. Relax the neck, press the tummy and chest closer to the thighs, and then we're going to step the left foot forward between the hands. Place the back knee down, come onto the top of the back foot and lift the chest. If this feels good, you're going to lift the body. If you want a little more, bringing the body upright with the hands together at the heart. Then clasp the hands behind the back, this time the other thumb on top, the opposite thumb from last time. Lengthen the hands down the back and then reach back, bringing the shoulders back, coming into a little back bend, but keeping the back of the neck long, so not lengthening the head back. And then slowly come back up, release the clasp, place the hands down. Bring the left hand onto the inside of the foot as you shuffle that foot out to the edge of the mat. If it feels good for you, if you feel you can go deeper, you want more of a challenge, curl your back toes, lift the back knee, and if you like, you can lower down onto the forearms. And if you like, you can roll onto the outside edge of that foot, your knee moving away from the body. And breathe. Keep the back leg strong. Keep the spine long as you gaze forward at the ground in front of you. If your knee is wide, bring it in, come back onto that foot, place your hands down. Spread your fingers wide and then step back, lifting the hips to the sky. Bend the knees, place the knees down. Bring the sit bones back to the heels, coming into child's pose. And just take a few breaths here with the sit bones as close to the heels as they'll go. The thighs are about hip width apart. The forehead is reaching for the mat. The arms are reaching forward. You're going to bring your body forward, keeping your nose close to the ground. So coming onto your forearms and bringing the body forward onto your tummy. Your hands are by your chest as you draw your shoulder blades down the back and lift your chest, pressing into the tops of the feet, pressing into your pelvis. Not using your hands at the moment, just using your back muscles. But if it feels good, now press into your hands, lifting the body and stretching. Then bring the hips back to the heels, child's pose. And then bring the nose along the mat as close as it will go. Come down onto your tummy. And lift the chest, then press into the hands if you like, really opening up the front of the body and bending into the back. The gaze stays forward, we don't tip the chin back. And breathe. Bring the hips back to the heels one last time, really stretching the spine out. So walk the hands closer to you if you need to lengthen the sit bones all the way down. And then bring the body forward and lift the chest for cobra and breathe. And then when you're ready, press back onto your knees and we're going to come to sitting with the soles of the feet together, the knees wide. Allow the knees to fall open as you lengthen the spine, bend the arms and cross the left elbow over the right. Bring the backs of the hands towards each other and either press them together or connect the palms. And then gently lift the lift the elbows and push the hands forward, and you should feel this in your shoulders. And if this feels okay and you would like a little more, we're going to fold the body forward, deepening the stretch in the inner thighs, keeping these eagle arms in front of us. So don't allow the elbows to drop lower. They should be around your chin height. Slowly come back up. Release the arms and bring the knees together. Lean back in your hands with your feet hip width apart. And then I'm just going to turn round here. So the feet are hip width apart. You're going to have your right hand on the mat behind you. And you're going to extend your right leg long. Reach your left arm forward. And you're going to press into that hand and press into your feet to lift your hips and reach this left arm back. So opening up the body and breathe. And then bring your hips down and bring your feet together again for butterfly pose. Bend at the elbows, and this time the right elbow comes over the left. Bring the backs of the hands towards each other. Perhaps you can connect the palms. Lift the elbows, push the hands forward. Check the spine is long. And if you like, you can lengthen the body forward, keeping your eagle arms as you fold over your butterfly pose. And focus on the breath. And then slowly come back up. Release the hands and unwind the arms. From here, we're going to place the left hand behind us, extend the left leg long and place the right foot on the ground. The knee is bent, but the foot is quite far in front of us. You can widen your feet a little for better balance. And then you're going to press into that right hand as you lift your hips and sweep the arm over behind you. So lifting those hips and reaching back. And breathe. Feel the rib cage expand here. And then slowly bring those hips down and bring your arms forward. Bend both knees so both feet are on the mat. The chest is lifted, and then place your elbows down, rolling down onto your back. Let's hug the knees to the chest. And then place one foot down and then the other. Extend one leg long and then the other. Rest the backs of the hands on the mat, tucking your shoulder blades under, tucking your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And then just breathe in and out through the nose, noticing how the body is feeling. ready, begin to deepen the breath and hug your knees to your chest. Roll over onto one side and use your top hand on the mat to press you gently back up to sitting. Feel your sit bones on the mat as you gently lengthen your spine. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed the class and I hope to see you again soon. Please remember to like the video and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to practicing with you again.